I think we got a new template for how to not do things and how to try to avoid being the Hindenburg, because Kraven the Hunter might just be it. It might just be the Hindenburg. Maybe. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. You know what? Let's just talk about it. Let's talk about it. Oh yes, everybody, it is time. It is time to see what the audiences think with Rotten Tomatoes officially revealing the score for Kraven the Hunter. So as always, if you're not familiar with what Rotten Tomatoes is, let's go over the most basic explanations. So to make everything really simple, Rotten Tomatoes is an aggregate review site which, if your movie is seen as super successful and the critics love it, you get a fresh rating. If your movie's between amazing and bad, you get a tomato, and if your film is bad, you get a rotten rating. Now, these are calculated not by Rotten Tomatoes, and people never seem to understand it, because they're constantly complaining about how Rotten Tomatoes is wrong about their favorite film and focusing on the audience review, which should tell you everything you need to know because Rotten Tomatoes has two different scores. How this works is that they take all the critics that are approved for their system, aka places like Variety, Deadline, and so forth, including smaller outlets, and they contribute to the tomato meter, while on the other side, you got the audience score, and typically there is usually a discrepancy between the two. All these scores are put into a aggregate machine, and, well, it spits out what your Rotten Tomatoes rating would be, / the overview of it, and you got it with, well, the RT score. And if that's not good enough for you and you want more insight besides just the number, you can click the reviews or the ratings, and it brings you all the way down to the bottom of the page where you can scroll to your heart's content and see what fans and approved critics think of various different projects. There is no singular person at Rotten Tomatoes that's responsible for this score, so when you hear people saying Rotten Tomatoes is wrong, that's because they don't understand how the system works. The system is pretty simplistic. It's a great way to be able to gauge the general consensus of critics and audiences, and, well, it's a service that's become commonly and widely used across the industry to gauge interest and, of course, the love of franchises and projects. Now, speaking about Kraven the Hunter, obviously it is the official last franchise film in Sony's Spunk universe, whatever that means anymore, really, or if it ever meant anything. And, well, Sony was riding high. We saw the reviews hit, and the reviews were not kind to Kraven the Hunter. So, as the Rotten Tomatoes has been revealed, here's the score. 12%. Yeah, oh boy. Well, with the box office and this, I don't think this film has any success, honestly. Honestly, I don't think this film would have had a successful time at the theaters, even if it was 100 on Rotten Tomatoes. There's just no interest in this film. None. Like, zero. I would say less than zero at this point, because I feel like the people going to see it are the ones that lost the bet at some point. This has got to be truly poetic for Sony ending their shared universe with this. And honestly, I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm seeing the film for myself. I'll let you guys know what I think about it, but saying that my expectations are lower now than they've ever been might be an understatement. If this wasn't a free ticket, I wouldn't see this film, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All you 3 Kraven fans out there. Well, everybody, thank you for watching that video. And as always, you can like, subscribe, share, do whatever you will. Check out the recommended video that's popped up somewhere on the screen. And also, if you would like additional content, including more discussions and more unfiltered content, check out what we offer to the members section, which has new videos going up all the time.